This is a part 1 of HSBC interview questions. Okay, so in these questions, let me, I already note down all the questions. So let me just still speak what they have asked. So they ask write a pseudocode for a REST API for page update and put method. So we know page update when we use it's a for partial updates, and put method we use to update the entire record, right? So want to write a pseudocode. Pseudocode means what the interviewer expecting. At least we should write a controller service DAO, how it's going to interact, inject the data from DB, and what would be the pseudocode and how we are going to submit a request. So for page update he asked same for put method. And now let's suppose we are using a put method. So put method just update the record. If the record is not there, so will it insert? So if you have idea, yes, definitely it will insert. So that he wanted to know what is a static keyword. Okay, so static keyword, there are many question is currently asked in many companies. So I would say prepare for static block, static methods, static variable, and do some programming. So you are able to answer these questions when you go for interviews. Just don't read the theory. I still say prepare yourself with practical. It will not take more than 30 minutes if you want to play block, variable, or whatever. In upcoming videos, maybe I will prepare some use case on static keywords and variable for method and everything. So he given me one demo class. Let's suppose it's a equal to 10. Okay, and it's a static variable, it's defined, and b is a non-static, means it's a instance variable. Correct. Now let me go. We have set method where we are receiving this a equal to I, b equal to j, and we have one test class where we have created a d1 object and d2 object, and we are setting a value 100, 200, 100, 200, and we are printing it. So what would be the output and why it's behaving like that? So that interviewer wanted to know. So if you know, as I said, if you spend 30 minutes on static with practical on Eclipse, so definitely you will be able to answer this kind of question in interviews. The next question would be write a pseudocode for immutable class, and what is use of immutable class in Java? He asked like that. Okay, and why we should define a class immutable? Is there any benefit we are getting? And if we are getting, so what is those benefits? So we should know the real use case of immutable classes. Now it's a from multi-threading this question. So let's suppose we have two thread, thread 1 and thread 2, and thread 1 want to like give some task to thread 2. So how we can do that? So that's the question, right? So write pseudocode for that. So please prepare yourself for these questions. The another question from collection framework. Tell me about list set and map. He asked like that. And let's suppose I am receiving some traits from system, and I need to manage order, means sequence order of. So which collection we can use and why? So I need not to have duplicate, but it should be manage the order. So first question was, so I said linked list would be okay. Then he given to avoid a duplicate. So we can linked has set, right? So it's manage the insertion order. Correct. Now next question again from multi-threading. We have runnable interface. So runnable interface, the it's override run method and never return a value. Its return type is a void. So what he has asked, I have requirement to return something that mean I need to return status. Let's suppose if he want to return some status, he said like that. So for that, what we can use? So I mention him. We can use a callable interface, and callable interface. Like there is a feature task, feature is also there, and we can have get method or like many method cancel and right. So please prepare this question. This is a good question. Whatever question is being asked, they are going to be a good question and that can be asked to you as well. So please prepare yourself. What is difference between runnable and callable interface? This is the favorite question. I have attended 4 to 5 interviews. Out of 5, 3 or 4 interviews, this question is asked me. So please prepare yourself. The next question from Javite. Prepare, mention all the features of Javite and what is the benefit of using String API. The next question from design pattern. So what is design pattern? He asked like that. He given me some design pattern and he asked me to give some pseudo code and write what is the proxy design pattern, adapter design pattern, singleton factory chain of responsibility and builder design. So at least when you are saying you are having 9 to 10 years, so at least this design pattern, I would say the basic design pattern, at least you should know. So the next question was what is the benefit using microservice? And the next question was what is disadvantage of microservices? So you should know the benefit as well as the disadvantage, and so always know, right? Right? So prepare yourself. How to manage a fault tolerance in a Spring Boot? So I mentioned a strict and like that. So please prepare. What is yield method? When to use? So we should know syntax and everything. Let's suppose this is a SQL question. I have employee class employee table. Let's suppose let me write. I have employee table. Okay, and it's having property like ID, name, salary, and email. Okay, the question is so good. Please listen carefully. So increase salary of all employee with 5%. So we have to write a SQL. The next question is tricky and I was not able to answer. Maybe you know, so prepare if you don't know. So let's suppose for email we given Chetan underscore hsbc.com and now we need to update Chetan underscore hsbc.co.in. But this question is not only for single employee. We need to update all employee domain name change. So how we can write SQL for that? Got it? So the next question from SQL. So there are multiple questions he's asked. Maybe he's a SQL developer or he loves to work on SQL. He asked 8 to 9 questions to me. So between truncated and delete. So as per our experience, we should have, he expect at least 3 to 4 differences from truncate and delete. So even I was not able to answer, but but if you know or if you can yourself explore yourself and at least answer 3 to 4, that will be good. So the primary key and unique key difference and why we use a unique key for a table. What is the advantage? Okay. Joins, he asked all types of joins, inner join, EQ join, okay, full join, full outer join, I mean, and left outer and right outer. So you should know everything he expect that much. And he asked what is difference between next question was different versus full join or full outer join. Okay. So the next question was procedure and function, and he asked the same internal question again. Can we handle exception in procedure? If yes, how will you write the code for same? So please prepare yourself. The next question, how we can manage transaction in procedure. If any issues occur, it should be a rollback. So how we can do that? So again, if you know, so please prepare with pseudocode, and if you are a good SQL developer, so write some SQLs and prepare yourself for that. These are the most commonly asked questions. So how we can call procedure from Java? So I mentioned callable interface to him. He wanted to know, or you can mention database template, right? So we can use a, yeah, SQL SQL in parameter, out parameter, and execute method, and it will return the result. That is another way. And here, ask next question: how we can call a function from Java, write a pseudocode, and how we can call a cursor from Java, write a pseudocode, and difference between NVL and NVL2. So it's for null handling. So how it will work? He asked like that. Yeah, one more question he asked, which is related to remove duplicates from table. I mean, remove all duplicates from table. Right. Let's. So this is the good, or I would say, IMP question, and it's a good question. If you know row ID or any other way, so you can answer that question. Rank function also. So what is dependency injection, and what are the types, and when to use which one? So we know we have setter injection, right? We have constructor injection. So he asked which one we use. What is auto binding, and types, and default auto bind. Okay, default auto bind. HTTPS versus HTTP, and internal working of HTTPS, and how will you secure exploit. Okay. Better if you know JWT. He expect that, even I didn't know. So okay. And JPA he asked at the rate embeddable and ID class difference. So that all about the questions. If I have any other question, I will let you know, guys. Thank you.